It's like March 12th. It's about 9:35 in the morning at 2025. I just woke up. And I was about to write something down, but I was like, I had this thought and it just came to mind. But we are all creative people, right? We are all creative people. And let me fix this real quick. But we are all like creative people, very creative people. And I was thinking about, as I told you guys the other day, how I finished the book. I was like, damn, why do we fear being ourselves? That's something that we really have to get to the bottom of, because there's no reason we should fear being ourselves, like being creative people. And I was talking to Alton yesterday, and I was telling him how and I think I said this on here too in the video, about how I would be lying to myself if I said that I wasn't afraid of doing things. Like, there were certain things that I'm still afraid of doing, even though that through practice and repetition, I've developed a confidence within myself within certain spaces. For example, coming on here and speaking, I've developed a certain confidence. However, I would be lying if I said that there wasn't a fear of being creative in other places. But I'm asking myself, why is there a fear of being who I am? There should be no fear of being who it is that I am. I should just be comfortable with that. So that was just a thought of mine. Like, I'm not saying the realization is going to completely eliminate that fear, but I do think understanding that I shouldn't be fearful of being who I am means something, and I think it's definitely a step towards overcoming that fear and just realizing, like, wow, like, what am I really afraid of? Like, why am I allowing certain things to restrict me and keep me back from going after and being the person that I know that I am capable of being, right? So I think the acknowledgement of certain fears gives you a little bit more space. In the book we were reading, it had you work through activities with someone else. So since we were both reading the book, I was like, we're gonna work through the issues together. So I was like, okay, cool. But even that, and then that, as well as a lot of conversations that I've been having with people, I've been finding myself in very therapeutic conversations, and it's allowed me to develop a better understanding of who it is that I am and what it is that I'm supposed to be doing, and to understand that I'm not the only one dealing with these issues. I'm not the only one dealing with these problems. I'm not the only one that goes through things, and I'm not the only one that feels these emotions that keeps them restricted. And I think that it's a beautiful experience to witness myself and witness other people go through what you may refer to as a metamorphosis within their own lives, and which allows them to just become better people and come to the realization that, like, we're all fucked up in a way, right? We've all experienced certain things that have shaped our perceptions of reality and shaped the way we view ourselves and kind of crafted our image. But I think at this point in life, I think that when we realize that we have the ability to make the conscious decision to choose who we are going to be, and choose whether or not we're going to fully embrace who it is that we are as people and as individuals, and as individual expressions of one another, I think that gives us a lot of power. It gives us a lot of strength, and it allows us to have a certain level of confidence that allows us to go into the world with a little bit more oomph in our step. It allows us to really take pride in who we are as people, and not allow our light to be diminished or to dim our light ourselves. It allows us to go in to these situations with a bit more confidence and more strength, and just, I thought my alarm was going off again, but a little bit more belief in ourselves. So that was just like my thought, like, as soon as I woke up, like, why are we afraid of ourselves? Because I noticed myself like procrastinating on certain things, but even then I have to realize that I just have to do it. I just have to do it the same way I did this. I have to do other things the same way I just decided to make those albums. And I wasn't too caught up on whether or not it was perfect or not. I just wanted to make something that I loved. And I did do that. I did make things that I love, and I make things that I listen to. I told you guys I really only listen to myself majority of the time. If it's not the legacy artist that I grew up on, or unless somebody just makes something really, really great, I'm not as tapped in, which is something I want to do a better job of. I'm not saying that to brag or anything. It's just where I found myself, but I do want to find myself listening to different music. I want to say this too, because I feel like Doechie's been getting like a lot of like backlash. She's been getting a lot of backlash for whatever, I guess, her opinion on like men. I didn't really like that statement she made either. I didn't like it at all. But I don't know her personally. And I had never really given her music like a chance. I just like heard a couple things, but I was listening to it because, mind you, she's someone like I watched her story a little too, and I was like, okay, well, like she's on the same, or she was doing what I'm doing now. When I first started doing these videos, I guess my algorithm just kind of like fed that to me, and I was like, oh wow, she's doing something that I'm doing now. So I was like, okay, cool. But I was listening to her music last night, and I'm like, damn, this shit is hard. This shit is like, it's hard. I didn't listen to like a lot of it, but I was like the last couple songs on her album, I just like got to like moving. I'm like, wow, this is really good. But I don't know. It's just, I just wanted to get that off. That's how I'm really feeling. I don't want to ever come away. That was the last thing I listened to before I went to sleep, and I was like, wow, it's like very peaceful. I was like, damn. I was like looking at the lyrics. I'm like, wow, she's really in her bag. So shout out to her. But yeah, though, we just got to be more comfortable being creative people and understanding that is the nature of who we are, is to create and to do things despite the perceptions, which is another thing. I think I've gained confidence in like coming on camera, just not understanding that I don't have to be perfect to be on camera, bro. Like I have to show up, and because the message is more important than the appearance, the message is more important than like how I look, how I view myself, like physically, because even with like the advent of like mirrors, I don't even think that we're even supposed to have view of ourselves that much. I think that has created a lot of superficiality, if that's even a word. I think it's a word that makes sense for it to be a word. But I think like mirrors and like the smartphones and just camera phones and the front cameras, I think it's created a lot of superficiality to where we focus too much on our external appearance and we focus less on about who we are as people. I think that if you look at how everything is designed, I think there's a specific reason that we can see everything but ourselves, right? Like we can't see ourselves. And I think I talked a little bit about why as a creator, you should view the world revolving around you, and not in a way that is egotistical, but understanding that you create the world around you internally. Instead of focusing so much on your outward appearance, understand that the mind state that you choose to take on creates the world around you, and then you as a conscious and intentional creator of your reality, you have the ability to observe the change around you. It's like you're the creator and the observer at once. So you being a conscious creator and not focusing so much on your physical appearance, which this day and age, like people are so focused on like how they look, right? And I'm guilty of it too. Like I want to be good. There are certain things that bother me, or that have bothered me about my appearance in the past. But I don't know, like I'm good with it now. Like I'm just okay. Like I have things to do. I don't have time to be worried about like how I look and how this and like how that. Like I'm a man at the end of the day, bro. I got shit to do. I ain't got time to be trying to be around here looking pretty. I'ma still look good, because I know I look good, and that's just, I guess that's the world in me talking. I know I look good, but yeah, bro, I have things to do. I have things to do. I have things that I need to be doing. I have a life that needs my attention if I'm going to create it seriously. So yeah, this is a quick video. I want to get back to what I was doing real quick, but I want to say thank y'all for watching this video fresh off the wake up. I went bowling yesterday with Ciante, Jordan, Keon, and Mario. That was good, you know what I'm saying, just to get out. Then I went to the gym after. So yeah, it was good. You know, we had a good time. It was good. It's a good time. But yeah, thank y'all for watching this video. I'm gonna go get my day started, get into my practices before I get out into the world. But yeah, thank all of you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. I think I had a video just upload. I've been really in this creative bag. I guess I'll just keep going, huh? I've been really in this creative bag to the point where now I'm uploading videos like a day before. So the video that I made, the video that's uploading right now, that just uploaded at this time, I made yesterday. So yeah, I don't know, just kind of getting ahead of myself in a good way, you know, getting ahead of myself and getting out of my own way and allowing myself to just be who it is that person is, you know, instead of just like thinking about it too much. But that takes time. I don't ever want to come on here and act like, and I can't act like it, you know. I couldn't act like it if I want to, because you guys see the other 44 or 45 videos on this channel about, and it really shows the progress that I've been able to make. And the reason I even wanted to start this channel was to show progress. I wanted to show progress and show the evolution of a man who was intentional about his growth, and show the evolution of somebody, how you can see them grow and gain confidence within a space, which then propels them to be, you know, the best version of themselves. And that's what I strive to do. That's what I strive to be. And I understand that I'm doing something different within my life that I haven't necessarily done before. So yeah, it's just, that's what it's about. So thank all of you for watching this video. Thank you for being here with me on this journey. Thank you for embracing, hopefully, and if you are, I thank you for embracing the messages, I guess, that are coming from this channel, or just embracing the experience and utilizing it within your own life, and allowing it to help you develop yourself into the best version of yourself, and allowing you to be creative, and allowing you to understand who it is that you are and what you're capable of doing and who you are capable of being, and creating that positive change within your life, you know, because we need you, the world needs you. So yeah, bro, I am Nick Johnson, aka your favorite cousin, and if I haven't already, I officially welcome you all to the Purple Era. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.